Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast.
What's up?
I say that the same way every time, you know.
Yep, and you always leave the silence afterwards for me to say something.
Yeah.
I never know what to say.
A little awkward
I'm just going to
silence.
start going, what's good? Every time.
Da-da-da.
Every time. That's what I'm going to do.
Why don't you go singing lessons like Logan Paul and become a singer?
A singer? No, I'm not going to. Why would I do that?
don't know.
I don't want to do songs.
Well, I don't know. I just thought of it. Right, just something I thought of right then.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, people get really mad how fast I speak.
Yeah, because you talk really fast.
I know,
You and Josh, your conversations, I walk into the kitchen and you and Josh sat there like... You're like Sims.
I don't. Yeah,
On fast forward.
we are.
The Sims
yeah.
on fast forward.
On the fast forward. You know, it's like three.
Yeah, the triple fast forward.
I don't think I have a speech impediment. I just speak really fast and I stutter a little bit, but I don't think I've got a stutter. I think I just stutter because I speak so fast.
Someone actually pointed out a clip where you were trying to say something to me and it took you like 25 seconds. And in that 25 seconds, you actually didn't say anything. You literally went, no, but what I'm saying is, the way that what I'm saying is, the thing that basically what I'm saying, but the thing is, right, like that, you did that for 20 seconds.
I'm so sorry, guys. I know the way I speak makes me a really bad podcast host, but hopefully the substance and actually what I am saying when I do say it counts or something.
Definitely not.
But yeah, just to be clear, guys, we're not talking about anything that happened this week anymore. We're moving on.
Well, we're talking about YouTube Rewind.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Yeah,
we're not talking about the Deji situation.
Yeah, that's gone now.
Yeah, that's out the way. Yeah, YouTube Rewind. I reacted to it on my second channel.
You did?
A day or two ago, depending when this comes out. I don't know. And I mean, I've been warned, not by YouTube or anything. They're not trying to silence me, but I've been warned, like, oh, maybe you shouldn't say anything bad about it because you want to stay in Google's good books. Yeah, you do want to stay in Google's good books. So it's going to be a constructive session here. And also, right, I'll say this. I asked on my reaction for people to give me comments, what they thought about it. So I'm going to get those comments up. When anything talks about controversial things, it's hard for you then to critique it because people will only assume that you're critiquing what they're talking about and not the creation as a whole. Do you know what I'm saying? Yes. So I do. They had that middle part where they addressed some serious issues, which is, fine. But you then can't slate something because people take it the wrong way. Yeah. And that's just how it goes. I'm not complaining about that fact. That's sorry about that. Is that you? That was me, yeah. I'm on my comments. Yeah, but you don't have to play yourself. So I'll just read literally from the top. All right. I wish YouTube would look into more hardworking YouTubers that actually make a trend on YouTube, not Twitch or other social medias. So YouTube decided to completely skip over the two biggest events in YouTube history this year. Okay then. Mr. Beast, PewDiePie, VT Series, Ricegum, Road to Shore, KSI, the whole Sidemen was big. The Pools, Deji, KSI fight. The Paul brothers were pretty big this year as well. Do you know Dwayne meme? Muselk, other big Fortnite YouTubers. There's a lot. Basically. I feel like a few on that list is reaching a little bit. Like the Sidemen, like what did they do this year? Wow. The thing is, right, I'm not actually fussed about being in it at all. Okay. I think literally seeing last year, we're not in it much. We literally just do that weird dance
I love that. For about a second. The little swimming through the ocean bit. Yeah, so I wasn't really fussed about being in it. But it does hurt to see the fact that we did like a YouTube premium show. Yeah. And then YouTube kind of go like, never mind. Because like F2, for example, they did, in YouTube Rewind this year, they had a football section. There was that little section where they did football, and I assume it's because of the World Cup being this big. F2. Well, they weren't in it. Are not in it. If they were, then I don't know where, but I'm pretty certain they weren't. They are, I want to say they're the biggest football channel on YouTube. Most likely. Apart from like the football channels, like Arsenal or Man City. I think F2 might be bigger. Probably, actually, yeah. But F2 are the biggest football channel, and they had their own YouTube premium show. Yeah. So YouTube can't say like, oh, we forgot about them, sorry. We didn't know them. So Sidemen-wise, 2017, yeah. Diss tracks? The diss tracks plus our charity match, I guess, which was the smallest out of the three. But you also did one this year. Yeah. And you had a YouTube Red show. And we had a YouTube Red show, yeah. What's it called? We did... it's YouTube Premium show. YouTube Premium, there we go. And we've done our Sidemen Sundays every year. So our Sidemen channel has actually been bigger. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying... I really don't want people to get the wrong idea and say, like, me sounding salty about being in it. It's more... it's coming across like Rice Gum's video where he was like, "Oh, how can you not put me in it?"
That's so funny. But it's not like how can they not put you in it? But it's just saying like if you were in 2017,
it's like you've ignored what. But the thing is, they did lower the amount of YouTubers in it this year.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, cool. You can. If we're not in it, that's fine. And I don't want to sound like I'm sucking up to JJ here, but why is JJ not in it?
Well, it's not even why
JJ v Logan.
Yeah, or not even that, or boxing. Why is boxing not in it?
But JJ's, the reason I would say they didn't put him in is controversy.
Yep.
But he was in last year's.
And there's more controversy then.
Yeah. Logan, I get there was the controversy at the start of the year. But he's now back on YouTube's good terms. I mean, he's releasing he's released
the thing
too. So it's like he's not on bad terms with them.
No, And
the JJV Logan was the biggest event of the year.
Well,
Logan got a huge part in YouTube Rewind last year.
Yeah.
You remember him and Jake threw slime at each other?
Yeah, which I get. I get why he was in that one, because those two were like the biggest things of that year.
As much as this year was bad for him at the start,
he's still involved in one of the biggest events of this year.
Yeah. And the thing at the start of the year was one of the biggest things.
Yeah.
I know it's a bad thing, but...
That's what I think it is. I think they try and be they try and be too politically correct with the YouTube Rewind rather than being just true. Like... Which I get that. So I get why they might not want to put JJ or Logan in it because of the controversy.
But put something about them.
Yeah, like have someone wearing a boxing glove or some sort of reference or a ring or I don't know or something.
Yeah, literally, just have two other YouTubers that YouTube like.
Yeah,
and just put them in a ring and just like all they do is one of them throws a punch. That's it.
Yeah,
and that at least acknowledges that there was that, because the World Cup, I wouldn't say that was a YouTube event.
No, unless they didn't live stream. Did they live stream any of it?
If they did, I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't think they did either.
But that's like a huge thing for me. Is like, why is that? There was so much like the "Do you know the way" meme.
Yeah,
I was like, that was actually huge.
Yeah,
PewDiePie's not in it.
But see that I think the reason PewDiePie was not in it is because he's not been in for a long time, right? He used to be every year. He used to be the one in it, and then he got dropped. Like
I know he was in. I want to say 2013, 2014. I don't know if he was 2015. There's one where he walks around the front with Zoella.
That's the Brighton Beach one, right? Where he picks up
like punches the... No, there's one in there, but there's also one where he's like in front of a castle or something.
Oh.
And she has the button. Zoella has the button in her hand, the play button.
Yeah.
And then PewDiePie like kisses his fist and does the bro fist to the button. Okay. And that launches it. Right, and it like shakes everything. I don't know what year that was. I think it was 14 or 15.
Okay.
But he was in those. And I mean, especially recently, I know the thing is with YouTube Rewind... They do. This is the only thing actually in their defense about the boxing match. From what I've been told, YouTube Rewind is planned 6 months before.
Yeah, so I was going to bring that up as well.
But it can't be fully planned 6 months before because Baby Shark wasn't 6 months ago.
No, exactly. And you can reshoot. You can we've missed boxing, just reshoot someone with a boxing glove.
And even like KSI versus Joe Weller.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That could have been it. Yeah, that was still 2018.
That was this year.
That's actually incredible, yeah. Even that, that was still 2018. So, and that was a big YouTube event. That was actually like the second highest concurrent live stream on YouTube, right? Apart from the guy who jumped off Mars.
Mars, yeah. I mean, I think it has been, I don't know how many views. Oh, no, it did actually get ridiculous views. It got like 1.6 and... or something like that, like 2.6 million views or something like that. No, 2.2 million views. The Joe Weller.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, because it had like...
I was going to say Ariana Grande's Thank You Next got more, but it didn't. They got 765,000 viewers live.
That's crazy. On the premiere thing.
Yeah, on the premiere.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That's ridiculous. But there's so much that I think they missed out.
And and obviously we don't really want to talk and slate too many people who... There were quite a few people in it that I was like, I don't know why they're in it, but obviously, to be safe, it's best that we speak about who's not in it.
I mean, I can...
Go on then.
Okay. There's only like...
I think your name is probably the same as my name.
Well, there's a lot of people in there that I didn't know. And admittedly, I don't know every single YouTuber. So I could look at them and their channel could be booming. They could
you just don't know.
Sub, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Casper Lee was in there.
Yep, that's the name.
And he was in there for a good reason, though.
Exactly.
But I'm sure there are, like, effectively... Who represented the UK in that whole video?
Well, I don't know if
Casper Lee.
Did he though?
What do you mean?
Because he could he not be in there because he's the top South African YouTuber?
Potentially, and if he is, fair enough.
Yeah,
and it was the message he was.
Yeah. Of course.
But effectively, the UK, how I saw it anyway, I saw him and Big Shaq.
Yeah, and Big Shaq,
Man's Not Hot was last year.
Yeah.
He's had Man Don't Dance,
but that wasn't a smash.
You can't.
Like, it was good. It wasn't like a.
If you're saying that's bigger than KSI v Logan,
yeah.
Like,
I mean, I guess he's done a few videos with Kevin Hart. That doesn't make it worthy, right?
So's Ethan. So's Toby.
True.
Vic.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things where I'm just like, there's so many YouTubers. I feel like they lowered the amount, but they've tried to go way more international.
Yeah.
Because there was people speaking languages I didn't even know.
Yeah, which is fair enough.
Yeah, I do get that. But my solution, basically, this is obviously, a lot of people will disagree with me.
Yeah.
My solution is you either make a YouTube rewind in each country.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's a lot more work, or you could do like I don't know, I feel like the UK, for us, for example, we should do our own one.
Yeah. I guess that's the only issue with that is then you'd get like US, you get UK, then like about Norway.
Continents.
Okay, yeah. You could get like a European one.
Yeah, so you get a European one, a North American one, a South American one.
Yeah, maybe.
An Asian one, like that would be...
I just think do this one better. Or have one where it literally, like, have one where the YouTube Rewind like goes around each country. Do you know what I mean? So it has like a US section, then it'll go to like...
that's a good shout.
Yeah, and it goes through...
That's one suggestion.
Okay.
My other suggestion is... Because everyone will always say, I knew 6 YouTubers in that.
Yeah.
Who's this person? Who's this person? Where are my favourite YouTubers? I don't like that guy. Why is he in it? YouTube should literally just go, they want to lower the amount of people in it as well, because last year was like 400.
Yeah.
They should just go, we're going to take the top 10 most subscribed. We're going to take the top 10 most viewed. We're going to take the top 10, like, highest percentage gained or something like that.
Yeah, or to do like a few league tables.
Like every trend they get or whatever.
Yeah, so a few trends and then a few people who are in that trend. Then you get like the biggest.
Or you do every trend, you get the biggest person of that trend.
Yeah.
So, I can't think of an example for that, but
like
the foil ball or whatever. Whoever got the video, there's like one video that's like 25 million views.
Yeah. Or who's that guy who used to do the cutting through
the magnetic sand one, or
cutting through the 1,000-degree nav.
Oh yeah,
Whoever his channel was, I can't remember the name of it. But
I can't remember.
You know the channel I'm talking about. Yeah, that one. Like he's in it with the knife. You know, he's in it. Or maybe the most viewed and subscribed one. They do like they mix it in. So like
my thing is just you basically have like a numerical value.
Yeah.
That makes it like impossible to argue with.
Yeah, and they're in it. And I think like you said about the most. Like gained as well, because obviously you could get someone like, to be fair, when Ricecom had a point there, like he was one of the biggest channels that year, right?
I feel like he should have been in it, but it's because of his content.
Yeah,
like that's why. So like for someone like PewDiePie, it's just like you can go, oh yeah, but he didn't do as much this year as last year. Still got however many millions of subscribers. He's still the most subscribed person on the entire platform.
He also got 5 million a month.
Yeah, that was this month.
Yeah, but I'm saying
like YouTube Rewind has obviously come out today. They couldn't have filmed it.
But he's still big there, that's what I'm saying. That's my point.
PewDiePie did get a mention, actually. His chair is in it. There's the animation sitting in a chair.
Oh.
And it's his chair, apparently. I saw him tweet out. He was like, I didn't make it, but my chair did.
That's so jokes.
So, that's my 2 suggestions. Because the whole Lachlan situation, for example.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
And... people like, I don't know Laserbeam. I don't know him. So Laserbeam, Fortnite Australian YouTuber, absolutely massive. And he was already doing well, but he has really blown up since Fortnite Playgrounds, I want to say. Okay. Maybe a bit before. As in, he's now doing like 200, 300 million views a month. Ridiculous.
It's pretty big.
Like he's one of the biggest Fortnite players in the world.
Yeah.
Not a competitive player like Ninja, but or whatever. But he tweeted that he got told he was too irrelevant to be in it.
Okay.
I don't know if he's exaggerating the words of it.
Yeah.
But that's what he said. And then Lachlan flew across the world 24 hours to be in it, and then basically got cut from it.
Yeah.
And got told that it wouldn't happen again because it happened last year. He got a very, very small part, and like you saw the back of his head.
Yeah.
And he got cut from
this year he was just in the bus, right?
He was in the bus in the back.
But he tweeted out saying that he had lines.
He had lines and they were cut.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was in it. My first watch,
no, I
didn't
watched
even know
it once, and then I only saw, at the end where it says all the people, he's on the first page and it says Lachlan. And I was like, wait, Lachlan was in it? And then I went back and saw him. And I remember he actually posted an Instagram of him wearing that stuff. And I was like, oh, that's when he went to LA. Okay. He literally went to LA to film that.
Yeah, the issue with that is that, like, I get YouTube's side of it, or I get whoever's, because obviously YouTube don't make it, right? They just get
it's a complete production company.
Yeah, and that's one point I want to bring up in a second as well. But so obviously their end, it's like, well, obviously we have to plan this, we have to edit it down, we have to get it into a short amount of time. So obviously we can't. But I was gonna say they can't promise airtime, which they can't promise airtime, but they can definitely promise lines on it, right?
But yeah,
they could say to Lachlan,
his tweet is, why in Will Smith's imagination of Rewind did I get all my lines and screen time cut? Totally worth flying 15 hours for that.
It's just communication, because if they said to him, look, we've got these lines for you, we're not sure on them yet, they might not get in.
Because I think he did a 10-hour shoot.
Yeah, and then he can decide then. He can be like, actually, you know what? That's not worth me flying over. But if I'm going to get like 3 lines, and if I'm going to be quite a big part in it, yeah, I'll make that trip because it'll be worth it. But then if you're getting it caught and it's like, I actually have wasted my time there. Especially when, like, however long he spent away from making Fortnite videos is about for him.
Oh, at that point, he
900 million views.
Yeah, he was literally getting like 5 million views a video. Like, he's still doing amazing, but he was getting so many views. And that weekend that he went, I think was I can't remember what it was, but it was a Fortnite event.
Something was going on.
It was like one of the biggest events in Fortnite.
Probably that big cube or something, right?
It might have been, it was something like that.
Yeah.
And he missed it because of it. So he's there like, I've literally just missed all of this. And he's told his parents as well, like, oh yeah, I'm in YouTube Rewind. Like, watch it. I've got a good part because there's not as many people this year.
And they're like, all right, Lucky, we're trying to... Yeah. Is that what they call him? Lucky?
I don't know. I think they call him Lachlan.
Oh.
L-Dog. L-Dog. That's what his mum calls him.
All right, L-Dog. We watched the YouTube Rewind and you were in it. We're very
You're no longer our son.
Yeah.
Ninja is our son now.
You've been disconnected from the...
Well, I saw someone tweet as well about Ninja. And I'm like, it is a fair point. I like Ninja. I'm not like nothing against him. But he is a Twitch streamer. Yes, his channel has got 20 million subs or whatever in the last 6 months. So he should be in it. Yeah. But he has such a big part considering his YouTube content is Twitch highlights.
Yeah, that's true.
He, as someone tweeted, I can't remember who it was, he doesn't create any content for YouTube, I don't think. I'm pretty certain it's all just he streams, he takes the highlights, puts it on YouTube, and that blows up on YouTube.
So you're saying that this podcast won't be in next year's YouTube Rewind?
Why?
Because we just do that.
Well, no, because this is made for YouTube.
It is, yeah. We
also made for Spotify and iTunes as well. Yeah, but what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's Twitch as well.
Just to be clear, I 100% agree with what you're saying. I just wanted to mention our podcast again because it's really sick.
Yeah, because it is on iTunes and Spotify. You can find it in the description down below.
But yeah, you're right.
That's what I mean. Ninja is effectively a Twitch streamer.
Yeah, so he should be in it, but like...
Yeah, he should be in it, but not a huge highlight. If you're going for the Fortnite theme, you should go for YouTube's biggest Fortnite YouTubers, which technically might still be Ninja.
Yeah.
But
it's just a good point to bring up.
Yeah, it is like, okay, you've got Laserbeam, Muselk, Lachlan. You've put Lachlan in, you've cut him out.
What I think they should do is they should, first of all, put people in it, good or bad. Whether what they've done is good or bad, and just like represent YouTube as a whole. Because
you should have. You don't even have to have them. Like, just
address it.
Yeah, a situation.
Because if you only put the good things in, it's like, well, no one wants a world that's just perfect. Like, people need to learn. Like, Logan is like, I mean, I'm not saying my opinion on him, but like, obviously he's now trying to come back after what happened. So trying to like make content that fits for him, trying to have a persona that fits for him. And that's fair enough. So it's like, you can't really just shut people out because of one thing that happened. Like PewDiePie as well contributes a lot to the platform, like a whole lot. Yeah, so like, good or bad, you have to like, you don't have to portray them in a good way. Like, portray them in a bad way if you want to. Just have them in. And another thing I think is, why don't they have it shot by? I know they get a production company, and I know, for example, people might be busy. People might be too busy to do this. But why don't they go and get someone on YouTube to make it?
I mean, they could.
If they went to like Casey and was like, "Here's our budget, make us YouTube Rewind."
Potentially, but then you're putting it on one person to try and remember.
I'm not saying one person. But I'm saying you go to your creators. So you pick a couple.
Yeah,
blah blah blah, and you're like, this is the project.
The production company could plan it all. Then give it to the YouTuber and go, these are the trends you got to fit in. These are the YouTubers. Here you go.
Yeah, because there's some crazy.
Can always go like, oh, actually, we need these YouTubers.
Yeah, because like story wise, like Elle Mills, like story wise, she could like create a crazy story for it. Yeah, and then you get people like Nigahiga. He could be involved.
This is the issue, right? Nigahiga has done YouTube Ryan.
Yeah.
they're always better.
Exactly, yeah.
That's not right if this one guy with his team is making it better than the site he's putting it on itself.
Exactly. That's why YouTube's so great. YouTube is so great because of the creators, so let the creators create it. Obviously, some people might not want to, but there are so many creators out there that someone will want to do it.
Oh, 100%.
Or just involve them in more. Have a production company.
The budget that YouTube Rewind had.
Oh, yeah.
And you said like, oh yeah, we'll pay for YouTubers you choose to come out and do it.
Yeah.
I think he would say yes.
Yeah.
He must do, because that must be like millions,
and it must be a big project as well. Like he'd do well out of it.
Yeah, I think he would. Like, okay, he wasn't in it, for example.
Yeah,
and I get like, I think this year he has slowed down a bit.
I think maybe, and he's not that trending anymore. Like he's still one of the biggest creators on there. He's still over time been one of the best creators out there. But I guess because he's been on it for so long,
this is what we're saying is. He's still doing insane. Like, he did 12 videos a year. He did one video a month.
Yeah.
And he'll still get ridiculous views. Every video will be so high quality. But because he's not doing as well as, I don't know, 3 years ago, or he's not increasing, he's just staying where he is, he's not in it. Same with PewDiePie. PewDiePie isn't increasing, he's still at the top. But he's not increasing, he's not overtaking loads of people.
But the thing with PewDiePie though is he always finds himself involved in something in the year.
That's what I mean.
Like he makes consistent content. Yeah, then
that's what you're saying. You should have people regardless
of the controversy. Yeah. Like you don't have to. Like say the Logan Paul incident, right? I'm definitely not saying put that into the YouTube Rewind, but just address something. I don't know. Just I think make it not so like clean.
I mean, I think it would have been sick if they just had at one point. You just have Logan Paul saying like, "I'm sorry."
Yeah.
As in, his apology video.
Yeah.
David Dobrik, Liza Koshy breakup video.
Well, I mean, Liza was in it. David wasn't in it. Why wasn't he in it? And I imagine it's because the type of content he makes.
Oh, 100%.
But the type of content he makes is like incredible. Like he has so many viewers, like us included, that love what he makes.
Like right now, he must be. I want to say the biggest vlogger on YouTube.
He must be because he keeps getting bigger as well.
Yeah, and it's just like that. That baffled me. It's like Liza Koshy, but then you look and you're like.
She hasn't posted for 7 months.
But Liza's just so much more brandable.
Exactly, that's what it is.
And that's exactly why.
And that's not...
like, oh, please.
Like, I really rate Liza. Like, I can't...
She's like one of the funniest people on YouTube.
I can't say anything bad about her. But, if she's in it, David can be in it. And you don't have to have him in the...
But I bet their defense would be, yeah, but Liza has a YouTube Premium show.
But then a lot of people do. The F2 do. You guys do.
Yeah, then that's what I mean. They'll always argue different.
Yeah. Because obviously you don't have to have David Dobrik walking around with a flamethrower in it. But he could be in it.
But I mean, he should.
But also, they had Jake and Logan in though. Like when they were doing the diss track battles, like none of that was clean. Not all of that was like above the belt. So why? It's just. I mean, it's YouTube. They have to be saved because the thing is they have to be saved because they're a brand.
It's not made for viewers.
Yeah, that's the brands. Thing. Yeah, that's the end of it.
I'm trying to think who else I'd have put in there because David Dobrik, Logan, Jake, Deji. JJ.
Yeah.
I would have put all of them in it.
Yep.
Like those 4 had the fight. David's just huge.
Yep.
I don't know who else I would have put in. PewDiePie. I'm obviously missing a lot of people.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard for us to do this list
because I think I must have recognized about 12 people.
Yeah.
I recognized Ninja Lachlan when I saw him. Marquez Brown.
Yeah, Marcus Brownlee. Yeah, MKBHD.
Yeah. So him, I only recognised him because you told me about him 2 months ago.
I can't believe you didn't know who he was. Like, he's huge.
It's not my kind of content, though.
No.
That's not. And then I recognised the Dolan twins were in there, I think.
Okay.
The Merrill twins.
Yeah, they were in it.
Casey. And L Mills, Liza.
Markiplier was in it.
Was he? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was. James Charles.
Yeah.
Was in there.
That deserves it. He deserves it.
Oh, yeah, no. I think all of those people deserved it, I think all of those people deserve to be in there. But
I think the thing is, like, I think a lot of people deserve to be in it. My issue is like the people who deserve to be in it who aren't in it.
Yeah, obviously we're always going to say like there are so many people speaking, like other languages. I don't know what half the languages were, but they're
probably the biggest YouTuber in.
Yeah, they're probably the biggest in that country. So us to say I don't know them, they shouldn't be in it.
Exactly.
I'm not saying that at all.
Yeah, but it's more like the whole. The people who aren't in it, it's like, well, they could have fit in there, they could have fit in there. But I think what you just said there means that we're just both wrong in general because it's for brands.
Yeah, it is.
And if they do one thing in that's not like politically correct, all ads get taken off YouTube.
But I'd love to see a YouTube Rewind done well.
Yeah, because it's such an exciting event.
There's so much stuff that everyone goes like, oh yeah, like
half of those trends, they do it so brand friendly that I don't even recognize the brand. I don't even recognize the trend.
Like, you remember Daystorm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, even he every year does like a wrap up, and he raps about everything that's included in YouTube. Even that's better.
Well, so there was one bit, I don't know if you saw, where it was Rudy Mancuso, Lele Pons, and there was another Viner. I can't remember his name. It was the Kanye West Lil Pump bit. You know, where they walk out in the suits. So that bit, again, I'm like, they are doing bits on YouTube. You know, every Rudy Mancuso video gets like millions of views.
Yeah.
But, I mean, David Dobrik's videos get more. These guys came from Vine, so did David Dobrik. Yeah. The only difference is brand friendly. And Rudy Mancuso, I watched that Superman video. I don't know if you ever saw that.
Yes, sir.
That's kind of risky.
Yeah.
There was
well, even Jake and Logan though, they're both Viners.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just I hate it. Everyone is saying this is the worst.
Well, I remember last year's was bad, but this one was way worse than that.
Yeah,
like a lot worse. Like there are a lot of bits in the previous one that I could take out of it. Like the Jake and Logan thing was pretty good. Like that was pretty cool.
Well, last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cheesy, but it's like cool.
The JJ with the you'll say I'm biased, but that was cool.
Yeah,
just the way they did that and the way the trains.
And the train going back and forth. Yeah, there was a lot of cool stuff.
This one was just boring though, if you know what I mean. Like it's just boring.
Yeah, everything last year was still like JJ doing that was cheesy, but it was decent.
It'll always be cheesy.
Yeah, the Logan Jake thing throwing slime at each other was a bit like the way they kind of turned around and then pulled the face. It was a bit cheesy, but you know, like that's made for both people who are like, that trend, blah blah blah, and it's also made for kids. This year was.
But it's not that's the thing. Like
there was a lot of talking as well this year.
Yeah, it's just not memorable. Like it was just boring.
Yeah, I know there was I know every year they try and increase the message in it.
Yeah,
and it's like cool if you very good message.
Yeah,
but it's not what YouTube Rewind is. If you know what I mean.
I think we just want it to be better. And we know it never will be.
I think what they should do is put all that talking stuff at the end before the credits.
Yeah.
And you'll have this make it more heartfelt instead of in between two people throwing slime.
Yeah.
So if I thought, I think it's literally like Liza Koshy jumps she goes on a trolley off a cliff or something into the water. Then she does a speech. Then Elle Mills does the speech. And then it cuts into something else. And I'm like, it's kind of like in the middle of two funny bits.
So you're saying they could do that and then while the credits are playing, then have the speaking bit?
Yeah. Or have a separate video and it will still bang.
Yeah, because
if you have a separate video,
they can make it bang if they want to.
They can just put it at the homepage.
Yeah,
make it as I don't know. I do like the message, but the video itself, I was a bit.
What I did enjoy there was the music because I love Baby Shark. But yeah, thanks for listening and watching, guys.
If you are watching, remember you can check out. You do it.
If you are watching, remember you can check it out on Spotify. Is that what you're going to say? Yeah. And iTunes. It's on other podcast. It's on other podcasts. We're terrible at this. It's on.
You go.
This is horrible. Why have we got through the whole podcast and now we can't speak? It's on other platforms as well. I just don't know what they're called.
Deezer.
I don't think it's on Deezer. It's on Google Podcasts. Oh, okay. It's on something called Podbean. If you're listening on Podbean,
if you're listening to it as well on any of those, you can watch it on the What's Good channel.
Yeah, subscribe.
Yeah, go subscribe. We want to get 1 million subscribers by next week.
Because then we can replace this plaque with...
Well, we should be able to apply... We can get our silver one.
Yeah, we should.
It's a bit smaller.
Yeah, but we can still put it there, though.
We'll still put it there.
It's still been awarded to us.
Yeah, as we said,
can we get one or two? Can we get two?
I think we could get one. We may be able to try and get two, but I don't know because obviously it's one channel.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll hopefully get that. And then hopefully hit 1 million subscribers by Christmas.
Oh my, wow.
I didn't say which Christmas.
Okay, yeah.
Just when we do it, we're did it before Christmas.
Yeah,
we always knew we would.
Hold us to that. If we can get 1 million, that'd be crazy. I think we can. You think we can do it?
I don't know. We're going to need some support, guys. So if you're listening, please subscribe.
That'll motivate us to keep the channel going, to keep the podcast going.
I mean, we want to anyway, but
yeah.
And if you have any things you want us to talk about as well, tweet us or email us.
Yeah, email us.
whatisgoodpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, do that. What is good? Yeah. Give us all the ideas there. Also, I'm going to shout out that someone made a Twitter account.
Yeah, What's Good Ideas.
Yeah, What's Good Ideas. Yeah. Go follow that and then just put ideas there. And
if you tweet them, they tweet us.
Yeah.
Because we actually don't have a Twitter account. I don't know if we'll bother because we each have our own Twitter account.
Yeah.
I don't think there is a point.
And we tried and there's no available names.
There's no available names either. So yeah, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching anything. Blah, blah, blah. Check out M7E. Check out everything.
Yeah, I'm going to go read my hate comments now.
Randolph's going to go cry. And peace.
Bye.